Good morning and welcome in the Standing for Youth initiative supporting young entrepreneurs in the Gambia. And what can I say? Congratulations! You're among 400 participants that went through a very rigid selection and now are part of this amazing and super prestigious, great, fantastic entrepreneurship training program. So well done. My name is Kamila Czerwińska. I am one of the co-designers of the program, and it's my pleasure and my honor to walk you through this program with my slides during this introductory webinar. So let me share with you now my slides so it's easier for you to follow. So voila, let's start this webinar. So what you can expect during next 40 minutes, around 40 minutes. Take something to note, but also you will be able to replay this webinar as many times as you want because it's available for you to give you more information about the most important part of the programs. So what you will learn during this webinar. First of all, why and how this program was created. Why we really wanted to invest so much time, so much effort, and so much resources to create such training program. Secondly, what the program is all about. So timetable, the values, the objectives, what you will be doing during the program, but also something super important, what you can expect and what is expected from you during the program. So let's get it started. So my first and super important question is, are you ready to take this amazing entrepreneurship journey? Yes, it is the journey through the program. Why? Because every journey has its own hero, and you right now are a hero of your own life. However it sounds, you're starting the most amazing and fantastic entrepreneurship journey with us. So what is it all about? And why we use the journey metaphor? We use it because we believe that the program, in a way, is like a journey for you, for each participant, that you will be undertaking for next 10 weeks. But actually, this is just the beginning. In that sense, each of you will become an explorer and a hero. This is to introduce you with the journey metaphor because as every hero, you will be going through the program and later in your business through different adventures, through obstacles and risks and challenges, but also through happy times, excitements, success. You will be discovering, but all of this is to become successful entrepreneur, to be resilient and really benefiting you, your families, and your communities. So we use this metaphor based on Joseph Campbell's book, Hero's Journey. He actually discovered that almost every story, every journey has the same patterns. So there are, let's say, 12 steps, but to make it really short, you are in your ordinary world. You can see here in the number 1 that you are in your life, in your community, in your family, but there is something that it's calling you, or it was calling you, because maybe you already have a business, to start this entrepreneurship journey, to take this program with us. Maybe you've heard it from a colleague, you've heard it in the TV, in the radio. This is the call for adventure. You thought, this is for me. But maybe also, and here you have this refusal of the call, maybe you have many doubts. Can I really be successful entrepreneur? I don't know, maybe it's hard to be entrepreneur. Maybe already you are entrepreneur and you experience many challenges. Maybe COVID-19 pandemic really made you, experience many problems and obstacles. So that's why we created the program. It's like a mentor. The program is supposed to help you and to guide you to cross all the thresholds, to cross the risks, to face the challenges, and to be your ally, to help you. So basically, if you decided to take this journey with us, you will have to change. It's not possible, you will not change through the program. The program aims to have a big impact on your entrepreneurship life, on your private life. You will change because you will be working with others, with your coaches, with your mentors, to be a new person, a new entrepreneur, which is equipped with skills and competences. So you can, in a way, to go through the difficulties and obstacles to resurrection and come back with the elixir to your community. And this elixir is you having your successful business. This is the most important thing, that you are coming back and also benefiting your family, your community, and the country as a whole. So that's why we invite you to take this journey with us. Okay, let's start to talk about the program. Why and how we created the Entrepreneurship Support Program. The big question is why we did it. So what do we want to achieve through the program? We want you to be prosperous and change resilient. We want you to set and run successfully your business so you can thrive in the market and be sustainable. Why? The International Organization for Migration, as you know probably, is one of the leading intergovernmental organizations in the field of migration. It works with many different actors, with governments and international organizations, with non-governmental partners, and its main objective is to ensure the orderly and human management of migration. So why, you may ask, why IOM is also dealing with entrepreneurship? Well, the answer is quite easy. One of the strategies, the IOM Youth Employment and Migration Strategy, it really aims in increasing resilience of young people like you, your families, your communities, and to promote labor market integration. Because if you're wealthy, if you're happy in your communities, you will not be, so inclined to leave your country. Why? It's beautiful. It's great. It's fantastic. You have your families here, your networks. So we really hope you will be able to be here, be successful and happy. But during our research, through many publications from the region, from the Gambia, but also from the neighborhood countries, from other African countries, but also from all of the countries around the world, we see that young people face a number of important challenges. So first of all, we discovered that in the Gambia, there are not so many jobs matching young people's aspirations. So people cannot really work even half-time or full-time in something they love, they like, they would like to, in which they can develop their experience and skills. So sometimes they think, okay, if I cannot find a job, then maybe I can actually found my own business. But then they face a number of different challenges, like lack of business skills, limited access to finance and capital, poor marketing, access to information, poor competition and clients analysis, limited access to coach or mentors, access to raw materials from which they will be creating their products and services, and very limited business support for small and medium enterprises. So all of this, because I don't know how to create my business. I don't know how to make my business plan. I don't have enough money to develop my business. I don't know how to advertise it, how to make it different from my competition. I don't know what to sell, where to sell, what my clients want. And I don't know many people that can help me. And I don't know from where I can take my quality products. All this makes the result that business fail and many young people remain unemployed. More than 40% of young people are considering to leave the country because they cannot set their business, be successful. So that's why IOM would like to be the catalyst for change for you, for young people in the Gambia, so you can be self-employed, having your own business, being successful in the market, bringing wealth to your families and to your communities. So our challenge when we were designing the program was actually how in which way we can improve the economic self-sufficiency of young entrepreneurs in the Gambia, so the young people can develop sustainable, successful, profitable business in long term and stay in the country benefiting their communities. And what does it mean to be sustainable? To bring you income, to become your full-time job, and to give you possibility to grow, to scale up, to employ others, and also, which is super important for us, to solve important problems in your community while at the same time respecting the natural environment. So this was our challenge. So we thought, okay, how now we can address this challenge? What we can do to create a program that really has an impact? So first of all, we used really the best practices and lessons learned from other entrepreneurship programs from the Gambia, from the neighborhood countries, but from the entire world. We thought, okay, these are things that work for entrepreneurs. But secondly, we said to ourselves, okay, this is not enough to use this good practices. We need to adapt it to the Gambian context. Why? Because you have specific country situation, economic situations, entrepreneurship situations, market situations, and simply the program needs to be adapted to your needs. That's why we conducted many interviews with young people, with young entrepreneurs, youth support organizations. And based on that, we identified some challenges, some risks, some good practices, some cases. We created prototypes based on our conclusions. And we decided to do the co-creation with stakeholders. So we invited again entrepreneurship support organizations, coaches, experienced mentors, and young people to tell us, what do you think about this prototype? What do you think about the program? Is it something useful? To give us feedback and iterate. Iterate means to change, to really adapt to the needs. That's exactly what you will be doing with your business. You will do exactly the same. You will have your idea. You will have to do the needs assessment to adapt it to your clients' needs by interviews, by market research. You will prototype, you will co-create, and you will receive feedback. So finally, I can tell you more about the program. So what the program is really all about. The program is a holistic, comprehensive entrepreneurship training program that incorporates the best acceleration practices from around the world, adapted to the Gambian reality, and it aims at giving you the necessary know-how, skills, and competences, as well as the financial support. That's why it's holistic, to help you to succeed in your business. The program is 10 weeks of business incubation and acceleration through weekly activities, masterminds, so the small group trainings, group mentorings with super experienced mentors, so people experience in the field, individual coaching sessions with the best coaches in the Gambia, 2 rounds of financial support that we call cash grant, and online webinars. So the online sessions which will give you additional knowledge to the program. Amazing, huh? But this is the huge and quite challenging journey. So as you can see on the left, you are starting here. You are now in the orientation week and you are receiving all these pieces of information thinking, oh my God, this is so much going on. And I really would like to help you. But also, don't worry if you have some questions. This is something new. And you can always come back to your coach. You can always come back to the organization, implementing partners, so-called implementing partners. You should ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. The program is for you. But don't be scared for now if it's loads of pieces of information, because slowly you will be, getting in the mood, getting in the pace. So just bear with us and have a lot of openness for this journey. So here is the start. As I say, you will start next week with introductory coaching. So one-to-one, you will meet for the first time your coach. Then for 6 weeks, you will have 6 mastermind sessions. Mastermind sessions, which are small, like 3-4 people trainings, where you will be able to meet your fellow participants and you will be working with a coach. Then after 6 weeks, we will ask you to prepare your budget, your action plan, and your draft business model. And based on these deliverables, as we call them, you will receive the first part of the cash grant. Through entire program, you will be supported through also through online webinars that are obligatory. Then you will have 2 weeks of group mentorings with super experienced mentors and with individual sessions with your coaches. It will be important because it will be just before finalizing the deliverables. And then you will have a final mastermind and you will receive the second cash grant. And all this to equip you with all necessary skills, competences, so you can leave the program and be like a fully prepared entrepreneurship to win the market. Voila. So I will tell you now a bit with more details about the program, but I just want to underline that the program is like your guide, it's like your support. Why? Because it helps you to set ambitious goals. It will support networking and sharing between you, participants, coaches, and mentors. It will support you in learning through joy and fun. You will be analyzing, prototyping, but you also will reflect. You will question your assumptions because you have certain assumptions about business, your business. So it will be important that you question them and you change them if they are not helping you. The program aims to empower you, to challenge you, to inspire you, and motivate you to go farther and farther because we want you to achieve your dreams. Okay, what you will be expected? What do we expect the result will be? I can only repeat that we want you to be prosperous and change resilient. We want you to set and successfully run your business so you can thrive in the market and be sustainable. And we want you to positively, always positively impact your communities and the country as a whole. So these are really long-term objectives. And this will not happen without your full work, engagement, commitment, presence from week 0, from this moment to week 10 and beyond. Again, I will repeat, this requires your full engagement, commitment, and hard work, but also fun, you will see. So what you will have to concretely do? You will have to, first of all, during this 10 weeks, create your business plan. This is the basis for every business. You have to create your business model. You will have to test it with your clients and mentors and coaches. You will have to prepare your budget. Many companies fail because they do not know how to quantify the cost and revenues. These are the basics. So you will be supported to prepare your budget. You will create your action plan because again, in the first year, many of small businesses fail because they do not hold into the action plans. They do not know what to do. And you will have to sell already within 10 weeks at least one item of your product. Why? Wow! Without selling, your business will not exist. So during the 10 weeks, you will have opportunity to use coaches and mentors and support your sales. Okay, before telling you a bit more about the program and each week, I also would like to stipulate and underline the most important values of the program. It's about empathy, teamwork, joy, and fun. It's about co-creation, change-making and leadership, proactivity and initiative, responsibility, ownership, sustainability and resilience. It's about hands-on approach and prototyping, experimenting, testing, and changing. So very briefly about each of this value. Empathy. Without empathy, you can't do much in business. You need to know who is your customer. What does the person, what does these people feel and want? What are their problems? What wakes them up in the night? So you will have to employ empathy. This is the most important skill, one of the most important skills, soft skills in the program about emotional intelligence, to understand your clients, but also you will be training this through working with others in the program. So this leads me to the second value, teamwork, joy, and fun. We want you to have fantastic time. Of course, it's about hard work. Of course, it's about responsibility. Of course, it's a serious thing, but it's also super important to have joy and fun. I cannot imagine doing my business without having this. Without this is just craving. It's just a torture. So we want you during the program to meet other people, to have joy, to have fun, to feedback, and to co-create, which is the third value, with them. Why you will be working with your coach and mentor, but also with 3-4 other people, because other people can be a great source of ideas, of problem solving. They can give you loads of inspiration, they can give you feedback, and you will see it's super beneficial to work in a small group. What is super important that we want all of the skills, all of the program that you receive for free. And moreover, we give you a cash grant. But what we expect from you is exactly to use all the skills to be a change maker in your community, to be a leader of positive changes, to show others with your attitude, with your skills and knowledge, how a perfect and model entrepreneur behaves. How does such a person runs a business? So we want you to use all the skills that you receive during the program to really make a lasting change. Then it's about proactivity, initiative, responsibility, and ownership. So we really, really want you to be proactive, to be the one doing homeworks, to be prepared, and which is very important, to take responsibility for all the learning, for all the decisions. Yes, you will be supported. Yes, you receive support from the best mentors, best coaches. Yes, this is a great entrepreneurship program, but it will be your responsibility, your final responsibility to implement it. Without you, this will not work. So this is super important to underline. And only when really employing all these skills will make you sustainable and resilient. We want you to be resilient because you cannot prepare for every scenario in life, in business. And having the ability to react, to be creative, to solve problems, having all the hard skills like budget, like planning, like risk managing, will help you more, will make you more resilient. And finally, we want the program to be practical and applicable. So all the tools you will be learning through the program, you will be able to use in your business later on. So you will have a hands-on approach. So you'll be going to the market, observing, learning, prototyping, experimenting, and testing to receive feedback and to be able to change something in your business. Okay, last words about methodology. How and what you will learn. So this is a mixture of 3 different methods that are the methods used now worldwide in the business. The first one is about design thinking and human-centered design. Basically, this is a creative method which helps you to link 3 perspectives. Your perspective as an owner, your vision, your mission, with your customer needs. It's about going deep into what your clients want, need, what are their problems and challenges, and with market needs, with market trends. So through this method, you will be able to link all the 3 methods and to really create a product that is desired by your customers. The second is a business model. The business model is in the heart of our methodology, and basically it's the way to structure your business plan. So it includes your value, your customers, how you will be reaching your customers, the channels, how to reach them, what kind of relationships you want to have with them, and how you will implement it, through which activities, with which resources, and with which partners. And the most importantly, it will help you to quantify all your revenues and all your costs. And finally, in startup, it's a method which is basically step-by-step method. You will not start huge, investing loads of money in your business. No, let's start with a minimal value product. So something small that you can test with your clients, receive feedback, see if this is desired, and step by step iterating, so changing and prototyping and changing. So at the end, you can only invest in something that is super attractive and desired by your clients. So these are 3 methods that you will be learning and be able later to use in your business. Secondly, the program is a mixture of individual work, group work, sessions with experts, coaching, masterminds, mentorings, and webinars, as well as a homework and field work, research and testing. So you will not be bored, believe me. You will have loads of fun, loads of different activities, and you will develop. And also want to tell you that the sessions, it's not like a lecture. Webinars might be having a part of the lectures, but the sessions, the individual coaching sessions, the masterminds will be inspiring, engaging, challenging. They should be clear and understandable for you. So again, I repeat, please do ask questions. If you have doubts, always go back to your coach, to your mentor and ask. They should be applicable. So this should be something you're able to apply in your business, and they will be super interactive. You will be talking with others, with coaches, with mentors, with peers. You will be networking, and you will laugh a lot as well. Why we do all this? Because we want you to be an ideal entrepreneur. Of course, ideals never happen. We all always have to develop all our life. But I just want to tell you what kind of skills what you will be learning through the program. So definitely you will be learning about teamwork and collaboration, about creativity skills, so how to create new, especially in the moment of crisis, how to change, about communicating with your clients, with your partners. It's how to solve problems. It's about change management. So if there is something wrong or you don't earn enough, how to change. And it's about leadership. So how to be a leader in your business, in your community, how to lead others. It's about hard skills. So how to create a business model, how to create a budget, how to do an action plan, a project plan, how to do a marketing, how to build your brand. All the skills you will be learning throughout the program. And also how to sell, how to create a sales strategy. You will also be inspired. So you will be meeting experts in the field, in the webinars and as mentors. You will see some success stories so you can be inspired how people do it so they are successful. And you will have a real life examples. And then finally, it's very hands-on experience. You will be experiencing this 10 weeks how to do it. Not only will be listening, reading, but you will be doing things. So you will be doing customer research. You will be doing competition analysis. You will be prototyping and testing and selling your at least one item of minimal value product. So you will not be sitting in the class all the time, but throughout 10 weeks, and at the end of the 10 weeks, you will have a ready-made business plan, action plan, budget. You will have skills and experience that you will be able to use in your business, and you will be inspired to do it. You will want to do it. Few words about training materials. So you will have three kind of materials. The first one is the manual. The second one is the workbook. And the third one is the business model canvas. And don't worry if I go so fast right now, if you think it's too fast, because you can all the time go back to a different parts of this webinar, rewinds, and also you will have this repeated many times by your coaches, by your mentors. But coming back to the training materials, the manual, this is the book for the program. It's like Quran for Muslims. It's like Bible for Christians. So the manual, it's like the book for you and young entrepreneurs. You have all the knowledge explained there, all the skills explained there, and you can keep it beyond the program and have it always on the shelf. And if you have any doubts, this book will give you the answers. So you have there about soft skills, how to create, how to collaborate, how to communicate, how to pitch your product, how to manage your stakeholders, how to do a SWOT analysis, how to communicate, how to assess risks. All these informations are inside. So you must read it. You have to read it to be really successful entrepreneur. Okay, this is the manual. Then there is the workbook. So the manual is more to read, to be inspired. And the workbook is for you to write inside, to be able to use it. You will do all your homeworks, all your research inside. So see, there will be a space for you to write, to reflect. There will be space for you to draw conclusions. So you always have to take it with you to the sessions and prepare to each week. Each week you will have some homeworks and you will have to draw conclusions. And finally, the third training material is the business model canvas. The canvas is created by two people in a book, Business Model, The Business Model. It's by Yves Pignol and Alexander Osterwalder. And basically it's a visual way to see, as I said already, and if you designed all the elements of your business. So it's about the value you bring to your customers. It's about who is your customer. It's about your customer relationships. It's about how you deliver this value to your customers. So through which channels, social media or directly, or you have a shop. So you need to plan and design it. Also, you will have to think in which way you will be realizing this business model. So with which activities, what kind of activities you have to undertake to make it true? What partners you need for that? And what resources do you have and which one do you need? And all this, of course, you will have to quantify. So which of these generate costs? Which of this will bring you revenues? What are the revenues? So this is a very important canvas, and you will receive it, of course, so you can work on it. So these are the training materials you will be using. And remember, without reading them, it really doesn't make sense. Without making the homeworks, it really doesn't make sense. So please, please take it seriously and always bring it with you and read it throughout this 10 weeks. This is only 10 weeks to give you a great, fantastic, successful life. Okay, finally, let's go to the program details, so the program timetable. So there are 10 weeks, as I said. You are here in the starting point. So next week, you will be starting the business. Then you will be in the week 2 talking about sustainable entrepreneurship. Then you will be going into your business model and deeper into business model next week 3 and 4. You will be learning how to reach with your value, with which channels to your customers. So you will be building your brand, your marketing materials. You will be learning more about sales in week 6, about money, about the budgeting, sound financial management. You will receive your cash grants. Then you will have 2 weeks in the week 8 and 9 for mentorings and coachings. And by the end of the week 9, you will receive, you have to deliver your business model, action plan, and budget. You will receive a second part of the cash grant, and you will finalize the program. But of course, it's never the end. Then you will lead your own business having all the skills. So yeah, program timetable. Don't worry if it's so much information. You will receive it from your organization, from your coach. So it's just to give you orientation right now about the program. But basically, every single week, you will have classes. The coaching, it's 1 hour and a half. Then you will have, it's the first week, and you will simultaneously have every week from week 1 to 7 1-hour webinars on different topics, which I already said are obligatory. And then week 2 to week 7, you have masterminds of 2 hours each week. So it's around 3 hours of classes, 2 on-site, 1 online, but also you will have extensive homeworks where you have to go to your clients, talk with them. So you have to count at least 5, 6, 7 hours per week of work, which is great because it's only 10 weeks and it's designed to give you all the skills and know-how. And then in the week 7, you will receive your cash grant, so around half March. Then you will have 2 weeks when you have both mentoring and coachings. And you will have a final week in which you will have a final mastermind with your group when you will summarize, receive the final cash grant. But remember, you will also have to deliver few documents. Okay, let's go now week by week. In the orientation week, it's basically right now, you will have to, all information, so orientation day, this webinar, and you will have to do a homework for the first individual coaching sessions. And I find this quote very inspiring. This is loads of information, but don't get distracted. Never tell yourself that you need to be the biggest brand in the whole world. Start by working on what you need at the present moment and then what you need to do tomorrow. So set yourself manageable targets. This is it. This week is basically to prepare to the entire program, to see what are your strengths, what are your objectives, what are your challenges, what are your weaknesses, what are your resources, what is your why, what do you want to do, what is your idea. And then with all this, you go into the week one and you will meet your individual coach during the individual session, and you will start the entire program. You will basically design and plan the entire journey. After the week one, we want you to learn more about sustainable entrepreneurship. What does it mean to be a sustainable entrepreneur? For the first time, you will go and meet other people. It will be in a small groups, in the masterminds, 3-4 people. And you will be learning what is entrepreneurship. Do you have a proper vision of being entrepreneur, or what does it mean to be entrepreneur? And what's a model entrepreneur? What is our aim? What kind of knowledge, skills, and competences and behaviors such a great entrepreneurs have? So you will be really learning about all these knowledge, skills, and behaviors. And already you will be starting doing market research, because in the week 3, we want to introduce you to the business model. And the business model will start with you going into the market, analyzing your competition, talking with your customers, analyzing their needs, their challenges, their tasks, because your business is about delivering value for your clients. So in the week 3, you will know what the business model is. You will establish who is your client and what kind of value do they expect from you to deliver. Then in the week 4, you will be going deeper into the business model, creating already the business model. You will be iterating, changing this business model throughout the 10 weeks, but you will be introduced and you will already in this 4th week set your business model. And then in the week 5, you will be thinking, okay, for this value, for this customers, I will be using these channels and I want to create this kind of brand. And with your fellow peers, participants, you will be thinking outside the box to create your marketing materials. This is a very important week in which you will be learning how to advertise yourself, how to talk well about yourself, what are the main rules of a good marketing. So we will help you with that. In the week 6, something without which none of the business can exist. Sales. If you do not sell, you cannot really have your own business. If you do not have customers, if you do not sell to them, you will not earn money. So you will learn more about sales pitch, sales strategy, what are the different sales ideas, and great success stories from the salespeople. In the week 7, which is almost the last mastermind, you will learn more about money. So now you will have to quantify all your costs. You think about your partners, activities. How much does it cost to implement this business model? How can I make it sustainable? How do I do a pricing strategy? What kind of budget I have to create? What do I have to plan? How do I earn money on my business model? So this is all about money. And also in this week, you will know more about the cash grant and you will receive the cash grant, provided you will deliver and submit 3 draft documents: your business model description, your action plan, and your budget. We want to understand how you will spend money on what and if your business is sustainable. In the weeks 8 and 9, you will be continuing your work. So you will be checking now your business model with your mentors and coaches during the both individual sessions with your coaches and in a group mentorings, because mentoring is someone who is really experienced in the field or in the topic and will help you to guide you in the manner of the sector or topic in which you develop your business idea. And then is the week 10, the final week endings of the program. But it's not the end. It's not only evaluating, telling your story, summarizing all the learnings, but the journey just begins for you. This is the end of the journey with us, but we will expect you to deliver the final tested documents to sell your product. And now you're fully equipped to take your own journey and go beyond the program and be successful. So you will receive the second part of the cash grant, and then you are ready to go on your own business entrepreneurial journey. So this is it for today. This is about the program. As I said, please, if you have any questions, ask them. Don't be shy. This is for you. And what can I say? We wish you really amazing experience during the program. We really, really wish you all of the best and success. And remember, if you can dream it, you can do it. So welcome to the program. Have a fantastic experience and all of the best for you. So thank you very much and see you somewhere on the journey. Bye.